My name's Dainsleif. I suppose you have some business with me? I only know these things because a previous traveling companion of mine once wanted to hear its story.
Fala galera, como é que vocês estão? Tudo bem? Aqui é o Cezinho e bora pra mais um episódio da nossa série de Genshin Impact. Se você não conhecia o canal, já se inscreve aqui embaixo, já deixa o seu like, deixa um comentário pra estar ajudando a gente a chegar em mais pessoas e claro, compartilha o canal com quem você puder pra gente estar crescendo cada vez mais. No último episódio a gente tinha terminado a guerra lá com o deus antigo e agora a gente tinha liberado novas missões. Liberando várias missões novas do Arconte, a gente poderia seguir com essa história. O problema é, todas elas estão bloqueadas, e a que eu gostaria de estar seguindo é principalmente essa. Nós iremos nos reunir, porque ela finaliza o capítulo 1, e ela serve de pré-requisito para o capítulo 2, o prólogo do capítulo 2, que é quando a gente vai estar podendo abrir caminho para Inazuma, a terceira região, que a gente ainda não chegou. Porém, para fazer essa missão, você percebe que ela está bloqueada e a gente precisa fazer o Buscador da Verdade Dainsleif, que é uma missão de mundo aqui, na verdade, que acontece em Mondstadt, por isso que a gente está em Mondstadt. E é essa que a gente vai fazer agora. Ela começa, na verdade, com a gente falando com a Catherine de Mondstadt, mas eu já tinha falado com ela sem querer, então eu já tinha começado, e aí a próxima coisa que a gente acontece é ter que procurar, perguntar para o Lawrence. Vamos ver o que eles têm para nos dizer.
Honorary knight. Is something the matter? A stranger with an eye patch. Let me think. Oh, he was wandering all over Mondstadt at first, which I found rather suspicious. So I decided to keep an eye on him. I lost him pretty quickly. Still, I didn't think that this was such a huge matter that we needed our outrider to pursue him by air. As long as Master Jean is here, there's nothing to fear from some suspicious, unusual—
That might be true, but if it were up to Jean, she'd take this way more seriously.
That is true. But on the other hand, knowing that Master Jean may overreact to the situation is all the more— Anyways, oh yeah, he was at Wagner's smithy for a while before I tried tailing him. You should go ask him. Maybe—
Bom, vamos ver se o Wagner então sabe alguma informação, porque parece que a gente falar com o Lawrence foi inútil, né?
What will it be? Grape juice or apple cider?
Hey, Charles, have you seen a blonde stranger who wears an eye patch around here?
That I have. He comes here every night. Just to drink, though. He even sometimes mixes his own drinks after he orders them. I don't know anything else about him, but from his selections and mixes, I'd say that he's quite the connoisseur.
And what's Master D-Luke's opinion?
Why, I just gave it to you. Quite the connoisseur.
Investigating everything as always. Guess that's D-Luke for you.
If you're looking for that gentleman, he ordered some new bottle of wine in advance yesterday. So he should be here today too. There's too many raucous patrons on the first floor, so if you want to wait, best to go to the second.
Vamos subir aqui e ver o que a gente consegue esperar, né?
Ah, welcome, sir. The wine that you previously ordered is here.
He's really here? Let's go downstairs and have a—
Moço. Acho que é um moço, né? Que capa da hora, hein?
Wow, he's got no intention of paying us any mind, huh?
A traveler, you say? Why are you traveling?
Uou, da hora essa máscara, hein?
Well,
Acho que é uma
that's as
máscara,
good
né?
a reason as any. Sit down over there, then.
So, guess we—
That little one beside you.
Comida de emergência.
You know it!
It's indeed a good thing to have someone accompany you on your trip. My name's Dainsleif. I suppose you have some business with me? Sure.
He was so cold just a moment before. Paimon's got a bad feeling about—
But I will require advance payment. 500 mora, and 3 answered questions. The 500 is a one-time fee, and we'll settle the questions in a moment. That's
Realmente
it.
parece barato isso, né?
Well, now Paimon's got a really bad feeling. That kind of compensation can't be—
Ah, thank you. Now as for my questions, I'd like you to answer them.
E se eu
The
responder
answer to
errado?
a question says nothing about right and wrong. only about differences in it. I only wish to know what your choices are. Question
Vocês
1.
perceberam como o olho dele é diferente, né? Ele tem uma íris meio
Fate was
prismática, né?
resolved by an alliance between yourself and that animo archon who calls himself Venti. Who, in your view, was the key to ending that crisis? I know everything that I should. Well,
Meu Deus do céu.
answer the question.
Meu.
Is that your answer? I see. Question number 2. Rex Lapis, who has defended Valeeeeu Harbor for millennia on end, used his gnosis to lay down a contract
Como ele
to
sabe
end
isso?
all contracts, of which the stipulations are still unknown. Who do you think will defend Valeeeeu Harbor in the future, now that they've lost their deity? So that's your
Mano, você tem
answer?
umas fontes de informação pesadas,
I
hein?
see. Now for my final question. This world has people who gained visions and those who did not. Which of the two do you think hold more importance in the eyes of the gods? This is your... As I thought. You really are similar to her. I'll take that 500
Ela.
mora. And now I also understand your views on this world. As we agree, that said, I only take commissions related to the Abyss Order. Like you, I am currently on a journey. You intend to find your sibling.
Ele sabe.
Those creatures that serve the Abyss are the fangs and claws by... I have come to Mondstadt this time while on the trail of an Abyss Herald.
Um apóstolo do abismo.
An even more twisted abyssal being. One that commands the Abyss mages.
Oh, that's right! We've just been fighting against the Fatui and Liyue, who are human too. We haven't encountered the non-human Abyss Order at all.
There's some reason behind
De
that,
fato.
I'm afraid. It's possible that they may have been under orders to avoid your path.
Oh, that does sound pretty dangerous.
Ooh.
Maybe they're looking for a better time to ambush us or something. Uh-huh. We're super duper strong.
That manner, it's just like hers. Well then, let's go see for ourselves, shall we? According to the leads I have on hand, the Abyss Order has re-infiltrated the Temple of the Falcon.
De
Let's
novo
meet
lá?
up at the temple. This abandoned temple does bear some marks of the Abyss, the Falcon of the West. Though it can soar in the wind, it ultimately does naught but hover under the... Oh, it's nothing. Let's head inside.
O que vão falar pra gente agora?
Just a few Abyss mages? Seems like that herald might have already... The Abyss. It is chaos, and it is also destruction. It is a morass of inconceivable madness that encroaches upon this world's very foundations. That is why even the Dragon of the East, a servant of a deity, was unable to resist its corrosive powers. Creatures of the Abyss desire nothing less than the overthrow of a world ruled by the Archons.
You seem to know a lot about the Abyss, Dane.
Well, we do have some history. I suppose that's as far as chit-chat goes. We should head to Wolvendom. Judging by the traces I'm following, their next appearance may be within the territory of that old wolf. Perhaps we may find our Abyss Herald there.
O que tá acontecendo aqui? O cara tá olhando pra um fogo.
Lord of Wolvendom, great Wolf King of the North, sharp of fang and keen of claw. And no, nor does it know me. I only know these things because a previous traveling companion of mine once wanted to hear its story. All right, let's go see
Então ele
if that
viajava
Abyss
com alguém
Herald
que
has stopped by
quis
here.
ouvir a história dele, né?
Well, where do we begin? Are you standing here because of these strange bonfires?
Indeed.
Ah,
See
tem
that?
os simbolozinhos
Floating above
aqui,
the
né?
flames? It's in knowing what I do of the Order's habits, they've probably left similar marks behind elsewhere.
Ai, às vezes o jogo me cansa um pouco por causa dessa enrolaçãozinha, sabe? Pra que eu tô indo olhar as duas? Eu vou ter que voltar e falar pra ele e ele vai me falar alguma coisa, sabe? Eu não descobri nada, eu não descobri nada, entendeu?
Have you finished searching? I searched around these parts and found some signs myself, but they were left behind by Abyss mages, and there was no deeper abyssal power to them. It seems that even an Abyss Herald would not wish to make trouble with the Wolf King of the... We should leave as well. If there's anything praiseworthy about that old wolf, it's his territory.
But now we're out of leads.
No. There is one more place we can go. Let's get a move on then. I'll wait for you at Storm...
Nossa senhora, vamos pro Storm Terror.
I've heard about what happened to you during Mondstadt's crisis. When you came... But I suppose that this place is more lair than Storm Terror at this point. In fact, if my memory serves, this ruin has had largely nothing to do with that dragon for a long time. The first time I laid eyes upon the ruins of old Mondstadt, the Dragon of the East had yet to fall.
É, sim, essa região era o local onde era a Mondstadt original, né?
Huh? But Paimon remembers that Dvalin first got in trouble hundreds of years ago.
Don't think too much about it. Do you remember the light actuators that once sealed this ruin? If the Abyss Order is interested in this location, then they will not neglect those mechanisms. Let's go see what the situation is at those light actuators.
Mas vocês entenderam qual que é a treta, né? O cara fala que ele lembra de uma situação onde a velha Mondstadt não tinha problemas ainda. E ao mesmo tempo a Paimon fala, mas a primeira vez que aconteceu um problema faz centenas de anos.
Oh, so in the end, we still couldn't find that Abyss Herald.
I wouldn't call not having to gaze upon such a creature a shame exactly.
No, you're right. If it's a really powerful
How good it would be if all perils one encounters in their journeys. Once upon a time, yes. I simply have experience from adventuring together with that traveling companion.
You know, Dane, you keep talking about that person this and that person that. Where are they now anyway?
She no longer travels. I'm afraid that traveling can be too exhausting at times.
Oh, is that how it is? Well, why are you traveling alone then?
I still have some things left unfinished. Once they are done, I too will return home to rest.
Yep, and it's good to have a home to come back to, isn't it? Hey, once you find your sibling, we should find a place to stay too, shouldn't we? Mondstadt's fisherman's toast is pretty tasty, but Liyue's one.
Critérios para escolher restaurantes.
Either way, we should settle down in a place where there's good.
Home. Well, it won't be too late to think about where you stay once your journey reaches its end. While you're still traveling, you should...
Huh? What's familiar?
Eu também senti por um momento outra vez que viemos aqui.
Familiar feeling, you say? It could be someone you know well, or perhaps a monster. Whichever it is, we should see it for ourselves, and thus see clearly. Can you still sense that familiar feeling that you spoke of earlier?
But it doesn't feel like there's anything around here. No monsters, no people?
Indeed. There doesn't seem to be anything strange about this place. It doesn't look any different from the last time I was... My traveling companion brought me here on our previous journey.
Estranho.
So, Dane, what about you? What's your favorite place?
Me? I no longer remember. I merely followed my traveling companion around on that journey. That's all there was to it.
Investigar Dandalion.
What's gotten into you?
What?
You were just spacing out. Huh? You mean your sister? But how could that be? You only touched that dandelion for a second.
Perhaps that dandelion bears some sort of scent that only you... As for why, has it perhaps experienced something related to you?
You're saying some real confusing stuff.
Do not rush. Vexation and anxiety are the enemy of rational thought. Your journey has only just begun, has it not?
Não, faz tempo já,
At
mas
least you
tudo
now
bem,
know
você pode
that she
dizer
is
que sim.
still on this world. At this time, the most important thing is the journey to find her itself. Yes, and this is something you must keep in mind. May you find your kin at the end of that journey.
Huh? You're leaving?
Only for now. Don't worry, we will meet again.
Mas é isso, galera. Por hoje a gente vai ficando por aqui. Não esquece de se inscrever aqui embaixo, deixar o seu like, deixa um comentário e compartilha o canal com alguém que você goste. No próximo episódio a gente vai lá pra Valeeeeu e continua a missão do Arconte lá pra saber quais são os desfechos depois daquela guerra. E é isso, galera. Muito obrigado sempre e até a próxima. Valeeeeu Faloooow!